Hello and welcome all celestial beings. How are you guys doing this lovely Saturday evening? Happy New Year's! Yes, it is finally January 1st, 2022. Let's hope that this year is going to bring lots of good stuff and many positive changes for everyone. So, what can you expect today? Today, we are going to be doing free and donation based readings. I will be live an approximate of, let me see the time, an hour and a half. So, we'll try to get to as many people as we can. We cannot really do too much of the raffles and stuff like that right now. I actually had a family emergency and this is why I'm not home at the moment. Um, but I figured I wanted to still show up and be here with you guys and still read for you guys. So I got a few of my decks and I got paper and pen for the auto writing. I got my pendulum right here. And we're ready to rock and roll. So working with what you got, always improvising if you must. So, how are you guys doing? Let's see who's here. Hey, Miriam and Esha. Hi, Ollie. No, I am not. I am actually in okay, so I can just tell you guys what's going on and maybe you guys can send out some prayers. So I have some friends that basically are like family. They're like my grandparents, right? And my what would you consider my grandpa? He can't really stay alone because of health conditions, and what would we call Grandma Donna? Um, Her daughter gave birth, and unfortunately, her baby is in the intensive care unit. And so she had to go over there and take care of the other grandkids while her daughter stayed in the hospital with the infant. So, actually, if you guys can send out some prayers, his name is Felix, and just, some positive vibes, some prayers that he makes it through. It's not looking good. They just flew him out to the intensive care unit here in Orlando, I believe this morning. And I know she's okay with me sharing this because she did post it on Facebook, just asking for prayers every inch way possible. So that's what's going on. And so I'm here at their house, helping out by taking care of him, or at least just being here in case anything happens and I'm needed, I'm here. And so this is what's going on. I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to show up yesterday. To be honest, my mental health yesterday was not good. And I tried, but there was just nothing I could do to overcome the emotions that I was going through. And it was to an extent that, I mean, you guys see, if I say I'm going to be here, regardless of what happens, I try to be here, but I literally couldn't even speak. So there was just no way I could have been here because I wouldn't have even been able to say anything. But I'm here today, and you can expect me here tomorrow and Monday for us to do more of these readings. I will be doing more of since we are getting to know each other more and I'm coming on live a little more, I do want to have more conversation with you guys in addition to the readings. So I'll be doing some readings with the focus on the conversations. Yesterday was actually a day that if I had voice to speak, I would have showed up and had a conversation with you guys, because I messaged with several people and I kept getting the same response that there was a lot of people who are not doing good, that yesterday was just not a good day because of situations that have happened in the past that were reflecting themselves, past traumas that were still impacting their life now. So that would have been a good moment to talk about that stuff. So maybe tomorrow we'll talk more about that. So I do see we got a few more people. Thank you guys. I see that you guys are sending out prayers. Thank you so much. It really means a lot. We got a little itty bitty on the line there. So that's where we're at. All right. So let's go ahead. If you are not subscribed, guys, please do make sure you are subscribing to the channel. We have a free giveaway happening. All the information is in the description below, so make sure to go check that out. Like this video if you haven't done so already. And we are going to go ahead and get started with creating a list. If you would like to make sure that you do get read for, please do leave a donation on either PayPal or Cash App. And there is a minimum for PayPal. For PayPal, it's a $3 minimum. For Cash App, there's no minimum. All right. And I'm going to go ahead and start creating the list. And we're going to get started into the readings. Okay. Please do, guys. Please do send out prayers. His name is Felix. And yes, love. All right. How are you doing, Blossom? How's your anxiety been? I actually was thinking about you a couple of days ago. I passed by a store that sold flowers, and it was called Blossom, and I thought about you. Let's see. That's also why I have to kind of keep my voice down because he's sleeping in the other room. So I'm trying to be quiet. Let's see. Can I be added to the list? Sending love and blessings to Felix. Dear universe, please heal this beautiful baby. Thank you. Thank you so much, Ali. Asha sends prayers. Miriam says, I'll pray for him. He'll be strong. Please, yes, at this moment, they can't even feed him because whatever's happening with him, he can't even eat. It's pretty bad. Hi, Shika. How are you? Please tell technique so that we could be positive. Technique for being positive. There's so many, and gratitude is one of the main ones that, the more grateful you feel about, or the more gratitude you try to have on something, your outlook changes to being happier because you feel appreciative of the things you have. So those emotions go hand in hand. Even when things are not good, you can still find appreciation for what you're going through, what lessons you can learn from that experience. And sometimes we can use that and we can feel better at the moment. And sometimes we use that and we don't feel better. And we just, need to also allow ourselves the time to process. And it's okay to not be okay all the time, Asha says, yes, I have been feeling depressed. Really, you too. The turn of the year. I feel like a lot of people have lots of regrets when it comes to 2021. Is that so? How does everybody else feel about that statement? Regrets from 2021. I'm curious to see what you guys think about that. Kay says, I wanted to know if my ancestors that I petitioned heard my prayers and accepted the wine yesterday. Thank you, Bebe. All right, Kay, let me put you down on the list. Did my ancestors hear my prayers and accept the wine? All right. Hey, Xavier. I have learned a lot last year. I would say I have too. There's so much. I was doing my journaling this morning about all the different things that, like, just like a recap of this year. And I'm like, wow, there's so much that has happened this year. So much I had to let go of. So many changes that I had to learn to adapt to. But at the end of the year, I feel like, whoa, I've came a long way. So I'm I feel like I've also learned a lot. Guys, send out prayers. Can I be added to the list? Yes, baby. Just tell me your question. GB says hi. BB, I had a feeling you were in the dumps yesterday. Actually, I was thinking of texting you to let you know what was going on because yeah, it was bad. It was really, really bad. I was going through a range of emotions throughout the day, and it was to a point where I couldn't think straight. I couldn't speak. I was a mess. You want to say hi? So here's Star. She wants to say hi, guys.
Hi.
All right. Let me see the rest of the messages. Do you want to do a reading for people? Hmm? No, not today. You should do one of these days. You should bring out your deck of cards and do a reading
You
for them.
have them.
I know, I have them, but you can
You
use them.
took them.
They're in the drawer. You can take out your deck and you can do a reading for people. I'm sure they would like that.
I don't even know how to do readings.
Use your intuition. Hmm? All right. Healing love energy to baby Felix and mama to stay strong during this time. I think it's, thank you, Kay. I think it's getting better and so sweet. Thank you. I'm glad to hear that. I have a question. How do you be present in the moment? How does it help in anxiety? Okay. Um, with being present in the moment. Okay, so first I'm gonna give you like a one, at least one technique on how to be present in the moment. So one of the things that I like to do when I first do a private reading for somebody, I do this becoming present in the moment technique, right? And so what I do is I use the five senses. Now you can do this anywhere. It doesn't have to take a long time. And what I do is I pay attention. So I say, okay, let's take a deep breath in and out. And actually, guys, if do it with me, okay? Let's do it together. So this is what we do. All right, so we take a deep breath in, out. Now I want you to pay attention to everything you hear. As you hear it, I want you to acknowledge that it's there and welcome it into this moment. So take a second to do that now. Now I want you to take another deep breath in and out and pay attention to everything you smell and taste. Try to become aware of everything that is around you and the flavors that you may have in your mouth. Like maybe you just ate candy or had a drink. Now let's go ahead and take another deep breath in and out. Pay attention to everything you feel physically on your skin. The temperature of the room, your clothes on your skin, how your body feels against the chair or bed you're sitting on. And then with this last deep breath in and out, we're going to look at five things. So keep your eyes closed right now. Deep breath in, out, open your eyes, and look at five things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and close them again. One last deep breath in and out. And just simply become aware of your own presence and how your emotions are feeling within your body. Are they feeling hot or cold? Is your body a little shaky or is it calm? Just become aware. Perfect. Now, after you're done with that exercise, not only have you one, became more present into the physical moment that you're existing in at right now, but through all those deep breaths in and out, it helps calm down your system and it brings down that anxiety. It also helps with bringing down the anxiety because it centers your mind to think about what is tactful, I think is how you say it, like the things you can physically touch and sense and be present versus all the craziness that goes up in our heads, all the different thoughts and ideas and the what ifs that come up. We push all that aside by becoming present in what's going on in the physical moment. So that's just one technique that I use that you can use, that helps you become present. And you can take as long as you want or make that as short as you want. You can do all five senses, which is what I like to do, or you can just use two or three. I do encourage you to do this with your eyes closed because that allows you to be able to really pay attention to each and every one of those senses versus becoming overwhelmed with what you're hearing and seeing and smelling and tasting. Like it's like, it becomes a lot harder that way. So we break it down one thing at a time. Okay. All right. Um, let's see, what other messages do we have here? Wonderland says, hello, can I have ask a question? Absolutely, Wonderland. And welcome. Big hugs for our newbie over here. Make sure, guys, if you're new to subscribe if you haven't done so already and hit the notification bell and put a little star there so your question can be prioritized, okay? And guys, we have 12 people here. Let's start giving this video a like, okay? Let's let YouTube know that you guys are enjoying your time here. Perhaps we can get a couple more people in here. We can have a good time tonight. Let's see, we have, I think it went by fast and I learned a lot about standing up for myself. That's wonderful, GB. That is a great lesson to learn. I backed up from a lot of people because I didn't get the same energy. That's really good. That's really good. Setting boundaries. That is actually a topic that we will be discussing very soon, boundaries, because that is so important. And it's been coming up a lot. And I was actually even told in a reading I did or that I received that I should be talking about boundaries. I was like, oh my God, I was just talking about that. So, yes, definitely going to be going into that. Um, Miriam, may baby Felix be imbued with strength and resilience and push through against any obstacles and let him be victorious. Amen. Amen. Thank you so much, guys. Keep praying for baby Felix, okay? For those that are just now tuning in, baby Felix was just born a day ago and he is now in intensive care unit. He is not looking good. It really isn't looking good. So all the prayers, all the positive energies that you guys can send would be really, really appreciated. This baby Felix is someone that I consider like a grandma to me. It's her daughter's baby. So it's like basically saying family. So pretty please, if you could send positive thoughts and prayers, I really do appreciate that. Yes, baby. GB, you can be added to. What are the changes coming for me in 2022? Okay. So, GB, what are the changes? Wait, no, was that GB or Blossom who said that? Blossom. Okay, Blossom. What are the changes coming in 2022? Yes, same. Wonderland. Add me too. All right. Aw. She left. I'll tell her you guys said hi. Yeah, me too. The last time at the list, I see the person I want to see, but nothing happened anyways. But list, at least I know is okay. Okay, let me try that again. Yeah, me too. At the last time At least I see the person I want to see, but nothing happened anyway. But at least I know is okay. Yeah, it was pretty bad yesterday. Miriam says, Star Psychic too. Well, my son's really the one who exhibits the talents, I guess you can say. He's the one who can see spirits. He's the one, like, if anything, I'll be like, Joy, do a reading for me. So it's more him that has shown that, but she shows an incredible desire for what would we call manifesting, the witchy stuff. She uses her pendulum. She works a lot with that. So I think that that is something more that I just encourage for her to work on her, whatever, just work on things. Like, I didn't know I was going to do this when I was in elementary. I just did it because, I don't know, everybody else was doing it and it was fun. Um, so I think it's good for her to learn to tune into her intuition, and if this would be a good little practice for her. So I wouldn't say that she is psychic. I would say Joey's psychic, but she definitely has an interest in the witchy world and into the magical stuff. And as a mom who pretty much encourages exploration, I am always, yes, go ahead, try. She likes it, great. She doesn't, you know. Um, I have a friend named Simran. What are her intentions? I backed off because she lied and never really cared about my feelings. Okay, so GB, I have. What are Simran's intentions? Okay. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to read for Kay, Blossom, and JB. And then I'm going to go ahead and continue going down the list, and I'll try to get to as many of you guys as possible. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Donations. I forgot that you guys... Is anybody even putting donations down? I completely even forgot about that part. I'm just chilling with my friends here on YouTube. I forgot. Okay. So we do have a donation from Miriam. So that obviously puts her in front of the line. Okay. And let me see with Cash App. Was there anything for Cash App? Okay. So nothing for Cash App. So just Miriam for now. Okay. So that means I have to look for Miriam's question. Hey, Crystal. She could pull at least whatchamacallit, fairy cards. Her deck is a fairy deck. Breathing helps. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's also something. And you know what? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 is also good for getting yourself to do something. So you're like, okay, I'm going to give myself 5 seconds, right? And I forget who I learned it from. If you guys know who's it from, I can't remember her name, but she talks about it all the time. And it's you're like, okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Like when it's 1, you take action. You don't, sit around for it any further. You just take action. I'm trying to remember her name so I can give her credit. She's very famous. She had a whole a TV talk show and all that stuff. She does TED Talks. If you know her name, put her name in there. But I find when we are children, our abilities are even stronger. We're just unaware of it. That is true. Joey's was very strong, even at 2 years old. That's when I started to recognize it on him. Oh yeah, Crystal's actually, I guess you can say, kind of like my sister-in-law. She's my daughter's aunt. Let's speak. My truth says hi. Hi, Lorraine. How are you, sweetie? She is my daughter's father's sister. I intentionally listen beyond my ears in this moment. Sorry for not responding to your message yet. I've been so busy. Oh, it's okay, girl. No, whenever you can, it's great. I have so much to catch up on. So I understand. A family of witches. If only I had it my way. Ooh, Mimi Tut. Hey, welcome, Mimi. How are you? Yes, you can be added. Just ask your question. Miriam, what was your question, by the way? Okay, so I see you donated for 2 questions, but I don't have your question. Can be added. Will Rob, who is Pisces, and I end up in a romantic relationship? Scorpio Bunny. Um, will Rob and Scorpio end up together? Okay. Perfect. I see the questions. Okay. Miriam and Miriam. Okay. Why does Mohammed's higher self keep saying he loves me if he's dating somebody? Is he still with that person? Okay. Why does he say he loves me if he is seeing someone else? Is he still seeing them? And then your second question, what does his higher self want to tell me about the reality I'm shifting to? That would be an interesting answer. Let's see what comes up. All right. So, guys, right now I'm going to go ahead and get started with answering some of these questions. So, we have Kay, Blossom, GB, Miriam, Scorpio, Scorpio Bunny. So, if you heard your name, you're going to be up on the list, starting with Miriam because she left a donation. If you want to be on the list at this point, you need to leave a donation. If you can't leave a donation, then just hang out and we'll try to add you to the next list. I go in groups, okay? And I can be live still for quite a little bit of time. So we should have some time to get to a lot of you, okay? And I will also be live again tomorrow and on Monday. Okay, guys. So let's see. Miriam. Okay. So why does he say he loves me if he is seeing someone else? Okay. All right. And welcome everyone. I see a lot of people in here right now. Hopefully you're having a wonderful New Year's. Thank you for being here. And don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and the notification bell. We got 16 people here. We should have a few more likes in there. So make sure you're hitting that like button. Okay. On to your question, Miriam. Are you ready? Let's go ahead and take a deep breath in and out and get to you. You know what, Glenn? You are right. Glenny, you are getting your past life reading today. You are second in line because you were supposed to be first, okay? So you'll be second in line, okay? I got you. Deep breath in and out. All right, so I wish to connect with Muhammad's higher self at this moment. Miriam's question is, well, first, are you still seeing the same person? And then the question is, what Why? Why do you say that you love her yet? You see other people versus being with her. Like, why say that you love her if that's the case? Okay, the second question that we have for you. Um, so, I'm not sure if you're aware about the shift of reality that Miriam's been working with. So, just question if you have any opinion on there, if you have any comments on the situation. Okay, so when I asked him about the second question, he did not speak at all. So I can't give you an answer to that. It was just no communication. Your first question was yes, he's still seeing somebody. What is and this is what he said. One is unrelated to the other. I can love her and not be with her. I could do I could and do love more than one person at a time. So from his perspective, he doesn't see them related. From his perspective, he's capable of loving you and being with other people because just because he's with someone else doesn't mean that his feelings had to have changed. Um, I mean, these are his words. So I don't want to. That's what he said, and I don't know how to read into that because that's pretty explanatory. Since he didn't ask the same question, um, let me like the second question. Let me know if you want to ask something different. Okay. Um, yeah, change it, and I'll ask something else because he didn't answer that. Okay. Let's go ahead and yes, I do past life readings as well. I wasn't aware that I could do them until I did it for Magic Well, and then I realized that I could do them, and I've been doing them quite often now. It's been pretty interesting. It's been pretty cool. Okay, so for this, let's just go ahead and do the pendulum because this is pretty simple. Yes and no. Okay. Star, can you please not move the bed? I'm trying to. Thank you. Mohammed, will you leave the girl you are seeing now to be with Miriam? Yes or no? It's not answering yet. It's working its way. Can you see it? You were getting no. You were getting no, honey. am just more quiet because, as I had mentioned earlier, so the reason I'm not home right now is because I am staying at someone's house who pretty much he's like a grandpa to me, and I'm taking care of him, and he's sleeping in the room right next to me. So I'm just trying to keep it down and keep my voice low so that I don't disturb him. Because he's not doing well, and I want to make sure that I respect his space, so that's why I'm like, shh. um yeah. Well, I'm glad you think it's a good way. You like my whispers? You said so far so good, but I was outside until like 4 or 5 a.m. due to all the noises. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, love. Thank you, Glennie. Yeah, I'm normally all over the place. I'm like, but not today. And yesterday, I don't know. Let me ask you guys. Before I start with Glennie, because I'm going to go ahead read for Glennie, then it's going to be Kay, Blossom, and JB, unless there's a donation, okay? On a day like yesterday, where I was literally like completely like broken down, would you guys want me to show up? Like, I literally couldn't yesterday because I just couldn't even speak. But I didn't know, like, if I could have spoken, I would think to myself, would they even want to see me like this? Because I don't have an issue with, I mean, like I say to you guys are like my family, you're my tribe, right? We're in this together. And when I'm having a good day, you guys know it. If I'm not having a good day, you guys know it. But that wasn't a good day. Like this was like a horrible, like, and yeah. How do you guys feel if I came on live and just talked to you guys about the crappy day? It wasn't even a crappy day. I was just really processing a lot of emotions, and if nothing in the day happened that was bad, I was just going through it. Um, what do you guys think? What do you guys think? Would you guys like that, or would you guys be like, no, just take the day and come back when you're feeling better? Let me know. I'm curious to see what you guys think. Okay. Um, so Queen of Swords donated Cash App. Thank you for letting me know, babe. Let me see here. Okay, I see here. Queen of Swords, let me know what your question is. And you're going to be right after Glennie, okay? Let me see. And is there anything else for PayPal? Okay, no, not yet. So we're good. Okay, so Glennie. And then we have, right after Glennie, we have Queen of Swords. See what you guys have to say about that. You have to take care of yourself before you can take care of anyone else. Pamela, did she tell you that you are on the list? If not, kindly hold your question until she's ready for you. So, Pamela, no, you are not on the list right now. I already have a list. In order for you to get on this list, you have to leave a donation. If you can't leave a donation, then you can hang around and try to get on the second list, which I will create after I am done with this list, okay? Because I work on this. Self-care is important. It's okay to be vulnerable with others and speak about it with us, but it's up to you. Every day is a holiday, Holiday, celebrate every day. Today I was only store open. I took care of myself first and I took care of everyone else. Alright. Okay. Alright. And okay, so Miriam, you would be after. So I'm gonna read for Glennie, Queen of Swords. Then I'm gonna read for Kay, and then I'll read for you, Miriam, okay? That's how I'll do it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, Miriam. All right. Okay. All right, perfect. It's like the flight emergency situation where you have to make sure you have air before you can take care of anyone else. Okay. So I'm glad I see where you guys stand with everything. I think it's very brave to show up and be honest with how you're feeling, especially being accountable for your feelings that are validated, especially within the safe space. I really do feel safe with you guys. I really like, yes, I'm sure we're gonna have like trolls and we have all this like other stuff that's not good, but overall I feel really good with you guys. If you come onto YouTube to express yourself and you're having a bad day, I would support you, baby. Oh, that's so sweet of you. Thank you, babe. Thank you for letting me know. I know where you guys stand. That means a lot to me. All right, so on to the questions, okay? So, Glennie, you're here, right, babe? Let me know you're here, and we're going to get started on your past life reading. Guys, tomorrow, let's try to focus on past life readings. What do you guys think? Tomorrow we can do past life readings. I think it'd be cool to do it. Happy New Year, Tree. How are you, honey? I'm waiting for Glennie so we can go ahead and get started with Glennie's reading. Blossom. You are... Okay, so where are you on the list, Blossom? If there is no donation, yes, you are after Miriam. So if there's no donation, you are fifth in line. You're after Miriam. Correct. Okay. Okay. Glennie says she's here. Okay. Let's go ahead and... So let's get about it. What about me? So Wonderland, if you can donate, great. You would be able to get on this list. If you can't donate, then just hang on. Once I'm done with this list, then I will create a new list. Okay? That's how I do it. I do it sets by sets. So now we are on. So I just read 2 questions for Miriam, and I read for I guess that was it. Now we're going to read for Glennie. Let's go ahead and try to get through some of these before we start running out of time, okay? Let's see. Past life reading. So we are going to ask, what past life has impacted this life? Okay. Just open up your energies to me. That's all. I wish to connect with your higher self, Glennie. So, what past life have you lived through that has impacted this life in some significant way, that by her knowing about this could help her make some changes that would benefit her? If you can tell us about one of those lifetimes, would be appreciated. Okay, I'm starting to get something. It's sorry it's taking so long, but I don't have a choice in the matter. All right, I'm starting to get something. Okay, keep showing me. Hmm. Okay. So I'm seeing kind of like a beach house or something like that. Is it a beach house? I can't quite tell, but I know that the structure, whether it's a house or a cabin or whatever it is like on the actual beach. Okay. What else? Because I don't know how this plays out with anything. And how is this relevant? Is there anything that happened? Anything that you want to express? Why are you bringing up this beach house? Okay. What you're telling me is that you spent a lot of time in this beach house where you like spend your time like out questioning the ocean, questioning the stars. You were very inquisitive about the unknown. um okay. Okay, so in this time is when you were a child. Uh-huh, what else? Okay, what you're telling me about this. Oh, interesting. So how's this play? Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna put it together for you now. Okay, so what I'm getting, the reason this is relevant to you now is pretty much what you're telling me is that many times you feel like out of place. And the reason you feel out of place is because you're not from here. And when you were in that past life, you spent a lot of time really like connecting with the unknown. And it's almost like there's an essence in you that knows deep down inside that you're not from here, but yet you keep reincarnating into this life. And it's almost like, why do I keep repeating this pattern when I'm not even like, why am I here? And so it's almost like what you're being told, what the reason why this is being brought up for you, Glennie, is to remind you that there is a specific purpose for you to be here. There is a specific lesson that you're supposed to have here. And until you don't like explore that, and to you don't actually like go outside of your comfort zone and push yourself to like figure out what is my purpose, what am I supposed to be, what is my service. Until you don't do that, you're going to continue to come back, to continue to follow the same cycle, continuing to feel like out of place. Okay, so that is why that was showing up for you. um Let me see, are you here? Are you here? I hope you're here because I'm waiting for you. Okay, so that is why it showed up for you and how it's significant in your life. So yes, there are some of us that are, initially from here, others that are not. You're not initially from Earth. So you kind of have this essence of like you want to go back home. So that's what we got for you. Um, Let me know if you have any questions on that, and maybe I can help ask other questions to you, and you can see, let me know. If you have any other questions, I'll ask you or ask your higher self and get some answers for you. All right. In the meantime, Queen of Swords. Did I ever get the question from Queen of Swords? All right. Queen of Swords, Queen of Swords. I'm looking for Queen of Swords question. Did anybody see it? Oh, here it is. All right. I had a falling out with Jay. He has gone quiet and I haven't heard from him. Are we going to renew the friendship and move forward? Okay. So let's see what the energy is. Are you an angel? Let me well, I mean, you're right here, so let's just. I'm not getting it. You're an angel. You're saying that no, you're not an angel. You're just from a different. Um, can you repeat that, please? Where are you from? Okay. Pretty much, just to make it like simple, you're just from a different world and, like, say, a different planet. Pretty much. Okay. So, Queen of Swords. I had a falling out with Jay. He has gone quiet. Haven't heard from him. Are we going to renew the friendship? Are we going to renew the friendship? Are we going to renew the friendship? Okay, so you got Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is representing of renewing, starting fresh, starting something. And Wands is representing of thoughts. So for me, this is saying that you guys are going to be looking at things from a new perspective. If we're looking at a yes or no answer to this, it is looking more like the answer is yes. As far as, are you guys going to renew the friendship? Yes, the answer is yes. New love interest. I'm not exactly sure. Can you rephrase that second part of your question, babe? And I'll get back to you when I have an answer for that. Okay. I'm going to move a little faster only so that I can make sure I try to get to as many of you guys as I can, okay? So we have Glennie. We have Queen of Swords. Then we're going to have Kay. Did my ancestors hear my prayers and accept the wine? Okay. You are so welcome. And hey, if you're not already following me on Instagram, Celestial Guidance by Bebe, this is how you can, any other questions that pop up, get in touch with me. Just send me a private message and I'll respond to you, okay? Or Facebook, Bebe Meeks. It's spelled, let me spell it for you guys. Okay, send me a friend request, send me a message saying, hey, it's so-and-so from YouTube, and I will accept your friend request, and so that way we can be in touch on a more personal note. All right, so on to the Pendulum 4K. Did my ancestors hear my prayers and accept the wine? Okay, are you here, babe? Please let me know you are here. Okay. He is someone I am romantically interested in. Does Jay have romantic feelings for me? Okay, I see. Okay, let me finish with Quins and then we're going to get started with yours, okay? So is he romantically interested in you? So we did say that there was going to be a change of perspective. So we'll see. All right. Is he romantically interested in Queen of Swords? Is Jay Amen. Yes. I'm getting yes. Okay. So I got a yes for you. And now, Kay, let's go ahead and read for you. So we got, oh no, I'll move the camera because I want to make sure that I have stability here, okay? So, okay. Did your ancestors hear and accept the wine offering, your prayers towards us for yes, side to side for no? So you are getting a yes, love. So the answer to your question is yes. All right, Kay. So now, Miriam, let me go ahead and look for your question. So, Miriam, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do one of your questions, then I'm gonna go to Blossom, then I'm gonna do Tree that donated, then I'm gonna go to your next question, and like that, we'll like I'll so that way I can give more people opportunities. I'm gonna go ahead and just like bounce around, okay? Let me see where your question is though. All right. Actually, I'm gonna send another one for more questions. Okay. GB, you haven't been right. Okay. Let's see. I'm looking for your question, Miriam. Miriam, if you can just rewrite it, please, because I can't find it. Oh, there it is. Okay. Thank you. Does he have any intentions on coming forward? That's a good question. And then, is he avoiding talking to me because there's somebody in his life? And then, does he think it's fair for him to tell me he loves me and then date someone else? Okay, so I'm going to answer this real quick before we even get into it, Miriam. Does he think it's fair for him to tell me he loves me and date someone else? Okay, when we are talking to his higher self is not the decision maker in the body. It's the higher knowledge. It's the you that understands things from a different perspective. So the higher self is speaking the decision maker's truth, but that doesn't mean that the decision maker is having a say-so on whether or not the higher self is expressing to you that information. Does that make sense to you? So it's like it is one, but it's not. It's like if I connected with your higher self and your higher self was telling me something, but you didn't really think that you should tell me something, you as the human might hold that information back. But as your higher self, you're not looking at it from that angle. So you are just expressing, especially when it comes to love. Ultimately, hold on, guys. Ultimately, when it comes to the spirit realm, ultimately, when we're talking about higher up levels, we are looking at love. Love is what is real. Love is what is there. So when love is expressed, it is not expressed in a way that is saying, I love you, so I have to be with you, or I love you and I can't love somebody else, or I love you and I see it as a negative thing that I'm expressing this to you. So the second question, it's almost like you're asking the ego self, but it's not the ego self that is answering your question. It is from the higher perspective. So I just want to clarify that because I can see how that can be confusing. Okay. All right. So we said we were going to get to Miriam first. So Miriam, then Blossom. Okay. So Miriam, then Blossom, and then we had Tree, right? Let me see. Okay. I need Tree's question. And Wonderland, I see you here. I see that you're still sticking around, okay? When I get to the second set, I will make a point to add you to that list, okay? And let me even add that here so I don't forget Wonderland. Okay. All right. Blossom, you're going to be right after Miriam, and I'm about to read from Miriam right now. Where are you? Okay. Well, I'm going to start with, does he have any intentions to coming forward? Okay. So we're going to pull a few cards and see what the energy looks like for that. You are so welcome. I really appreciate it when you guys stick around like this. You know, I've also gone to other people's live, and I've also had to stick around and wait patiently for a long time. And I noticed that, you know, and I always try to look out for you guys. Even if I can't get to you on that live, I always like, okay, well, the next live, I promise I'm going to get you first, you know. So I try to do some priority there. I still need Tree's question. So if Tree, if you're here, I do see you donated. Please do make sure that you are leaving me your question. I'm getting yes. Let's see. So what does it say? It's saying yes? Was it saying yes before, or was it saying no? I had my eyes closed. This is what we got. Ace of Cups. And we got the Lovers. And then I was hearing yes. So I want to do this one more time, okay? Because I feel like, okay, so towards you and towards me for yes, side to side for no, okay? So let's redo that, okay? Okay, and okay, it looks like yes as of right now. If you want my opinion, I feel like you should not, pay him any mind anymore. I feel like you should move on and, start 2022 shifting your reality into something that benefits you, that makes you happy. This situation hasn't been making you happy. Focusing on somebody who's not focusing, their ego self is not focusing on you. And this goes for anyone and everyone who is in a relationship or wants to be in a relationship with someone who is just not giving them the time of day. It hurts more to stick around than it does to deal with the pain of having to mourn the loss and finding ways to move forward. If you want my opinion as a friend, my opinion is let it go. Whether it's hard, whether you have to throw a tantrum, whether you need some extra support and you're going to be calling me or texting me, I'll be here. But I don't feel that this is doing you any good. Okay? That's my personal opinion, but it's like, you know, it's just my opinion. Exactly what I speak my truth saying. Lorraine is saying you deserve better, and that's exactly it. You deserve a lot better. Something I've had to learn the hard way is that love is not everything. Connection is not everything. And I have given everything up for love because you are taught that, well, we are all taught that love is the thing that, conquers all. I got married because love conquers all, but it doesn't. Love doesn't conquer all. You need a lot more than love. You need a lot more than having a soulmate bond, a twin flame bond, a connection beyond words. You need more than that to be happy. To be happy. I could be with the love of my life and not be happy. Is that the life I want to live? It wasn't. So I chose not to, regardless of how painful it was, regardless of what decisions I had to make, regardless of whatever. No, it's not worth my peace, my happiness. I have to live in this body. I have to live in this heart and these emotions for whatever time frame I'm here. I don't want to live it miserable because I want to be with someone that I'm deeply in love with, or I have a tremendous connection with, or it's my soulmate. Screw that. Overrated. Not for me. So I definitely view that my perspective is we should all look for what is best for us, and we should all be looking at what we deserve. And we deserve to be happy. We deserve to feel loved. We deserve to have peace. And if we're not having that with someone, then we really need to reconsider the situation. All right, enough lecturing. Moving on, next. Okay. So we have Blossom, you're up now. Look, I'm just honest. I'm just honest. Hey, family, right? Family. All right, let's see. We got this question. Blossom, then did Treaty finally give me the question? Treaty. If Treaty has not, okay. No, I'm still waiting for your question, Tree. I don't have your question. You're up after Blossom. Can you please repost it? What's Caleb's? Okay, thank you. Tree. Sometimes they get lost. It's just like, and they get lost and I don't see it. Where did it go? Oh my goodness. Caleb's feelings and intentions towards me. You spoke like a mama bear, making sure we prepared for the world. Dude, I just have been there. I have been there and I know what it's like. And I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but I've been ghosted by someone I know is a soulmate of mine. And the pain, the years it took to get over it, the months initially after that I spent crying with zero closure. um I get it. I get it. So now, after like knocking my head into the wall over and over again, I'm like, no, thank you. I get it. I learned. Thank you, brick wall. I had to hit it a few times. I'm also rebellious, just like you guys. What are the changes coming in 2022? Let's see. I want to do I'm curious to see what you would get from this deck. All right, Blossom, so let's go ahead. I'm so glad it's only 10:30. We have so much time. Hey, babe, you can be added to the next list, right? Unless you leave a donation. Donations are the only ones that can skip the line for this list. But after that, we'll get started with the next one. So we have, let me see how many people we have on this list. 1, 2, 3. We have 4. 4 on this one, and then we're moving on to the next one, okay? Hola, mamá, ¿cómo estás? Hi, Dan Marie. ¿Cómo están tus niñas? All right, what does 2022 have for Blossom? What does 2022 have for Blossom? Blossom, what do we got for you? I wish to connect to your spirit guides right now. Maybe you guys can give us some guidance with this. What's up? What is she coming into? So I'm hearing right now that you have some new experiences coming into your life. In relation to what? New job? Okay. Huh? Okay, so they're telling me to let you know that it is something that you enjoy doing, but nothing that you've ever thought of doing as a career. It's just something that you've done like on your spare time, something that you just do to like. They're expressing to me that you do this to kind of release energy. Is it like painting or something? Huh. Okay, so now let's go ahead and pull a few cards. Oh wait, I didn't even pull the other one. I don't know what the other one's saying yet. Let's see. All right, cool. Okay, so it looks like it's perfect timing. I guess whatever's coming into your life, Blossom, looks like now is the time where you want to start making those shifts, start making those changes. Do you want to tell me maybe what's going on with you? Like, what are you thinking of going into, or what kind of career changes? How would you like your 2022 to change? Because it's looking like right now, it is an ideal time to start to create those changes. So maybe if you are more specific with your question, I can get you some guidance on more specifically what you can do. Okay. So, you even got the Lover's card. It says, embrace true love and deep, intimate friendships. Make choices from your heart, vibrant health, or recovery from an illness. So, if I'm going to pass my licensing exam, I will start my first job. So, you're looking good. You're looking good with that. Also, with the Lover's card, it's showing that, just however you approach. Okay, when you go to like looking for a job, connecting with people, making connections, okay, whether it's a love connection, a friendship connection, or even a business connection, don't look at the business connection as just a financial business connection, because you're going to pass that bar exam. First of all, you are. We've already discussed this. You're passing. You're going to be okay, right? So what you also want to make sure is that this 2022, let your heart be your guide. Okay, let your heart be the one that says, yes, this company is a company I want to work for. Yes, this people are the people that I want to be around. Okay, that is what that lover card is showing me. I'm trying to lose weight too. I'm getting overweight already, making me feel insecure. Thank you. You know what, a great simple diet that I find that works really, really well if you're feeling like you want to lose a little weight without any exercise or without depriving yourself of anything you like to eat. Intermediate fasting. Look into it. I did it for several months, almost a year, I believe. I only stopped because I started YouTube, and YouTube is so intensely stressful. You guys have no idea. If any of you have ever tried to do YouTube, it's intense. Okay, it's intense. I'm so glad that I found lives, because this has changed the dynamic of how I feel about YouTube and how I interact with YouTube altogether, because now I'm just hanging out with my friends, right, versus like this, like, have to be perfect, have to be like all these different things you have to look into when you're doing YouTube. And I just couldn't handle it. I needed to have chocolate whenever I needed to have chocolate. And so I stopped the intermediate fasting. But intermediate fasting can help you genuinely lose weight. And when I mean genuinely, I mean you will lose it very gradual, maybe half a pound a week, but that's a half a pound that you won't gain back. It's not fake weight. It's not water weight. It's half a pound of legit, like, weight loss. And just to give you an idea, whenever I would go through my stretch of not eating and then I would eat, I'd eat cookies, ice cream, chocolate. Okay, because first I had to like feed the need. Then I would eat like salmon, and vegetables and fruits. And I made sure I had like all the food groups of everything to make sure I had all the nutritional stuff. But I also ate a whole bunch of non-nutritional stuff, and was still losing weight and feeling fantastic. So look it up and see what time periods would work for you. Start slow. Don't pressure yourself. Don't force yourself to go long distance. Don't make it to where, oh, I'm starving. No, if you're hungry, eat then. Tomorrow, try to just go a little further and a little further and a little further. And you're going to see that you'll lose weight naturally, and you'll still eat everything and you'll feel great. That's my take with it. Is it supposed to be 12 hours of fasting? It's supposed to, well, there's different types of intermediate fasting. I did 21-4. 21-4 is what made me feel best, meaning I went 21 hours without eating and 4 hours with eating. Sometimes it was just like 22-2. I would go 22 hours without eating and 2 hours where I would eat. But that was just me, because of what worked for me, my schedule, my body. Everybody is different. So I don't want to tell you, oh, do 12 or do 16 or do 20. I don't want to tell you that, because it has to be, I feel that what's going to work best for you is for you to listen to your own body and, test it. Go with it little by little. See, okay, just don't eat, don't eat 2 hours before you go to bed, and then don't eat the first 2 hours when you wake up. And then just along with that, you might start with 10 hours. And then you just go a little bit longer, a little bit longer. And then little tricks that you can do is like coffee. Coffee will, die down the hunger. What's going on, honey?
Someone donated.
Oh, someone donated? Okay.
Right here.
Oh,
Speak
okay.
My Truth donated.
Okay. Thank you for letting me know.
Mom,
Yes, babe.
my neck is hurting a lot right here.
Do you need a massage? Okay.
Or like something that would help.
Well, I can massage you later after the live.
How long is the live again?
We got some time. We're gonna be here for a little bit.
We
got
little
some
longer?
time. Yeah, we got some time with each other. So
bye, guys.
They want a reading from you, okay? So you better go get your cards, girl.
I don't know where they are. Where are they?
Next time.
Next slide, baby.
Sleeping. Keep it down. Close it. Close the door. She left the door open. Oh my God, hold on. Close the door. Star. Oh my God. You guys have to see puppies, apparently. This is their puppies. This is Layla, I believe. Okay. Oh my gosh. This is the other puppy. Look at the puppies. Okay, go. People are waiting for their readings. Go one at a time. Go.
Mom, take them out. Just
Close the door so I can keep working.
bye, guys.
Thank you. Okay. Okay, back to you guys. Where was I? I forgot what I was. What were we talking about? I got lost. I forgot what we were talking about. Jeepers creepers. Oh yeah, fasting. Okay, cool. I think I said all that about that. Okay, let's move on to the next person. Okay. Oh my goodness. Where did my pen go, guys? Oh, here it is. Okay. So, Miriam. Is he avoiding talking to me because there is someone in his life? Miriam, we'll do the pendulum, okay? Is he avoiding Muhammad towards me and towards the camera for yes? I decide for no. Are you avoiding Miriam due to having someone in your life? Yes or no? That's a very clear yes. Sorry, I thought you could see it. Okay. Then we have GB. GB, you're here, right, babe? It is your turn. You got COVID? Oh, no. I'm sorry to hear that. How are you feeling? Are you feeling any better now? Because you said recently. So, wait, no. Tree is next. So we have tree and then GB. That's the order. So we have, a ver. So we got everybody here except GB. So we have, let me put GB over here just so that I don't get any further confused. What are Simran's intentions? Oh, we have Scorpio Bunny. We also have Scorpio Bunny. Will Rob and Scorpio end up together? I didn't even see it. Okay. Okay. Speak my truth. Does Speak My Truth leave me the question yet? Speak My Truth, did you leave me a question yet? Okay, I don't see it. So, You can get pendulums as cheap as like $10. If you're asking for like where you can buy them, or are you asking for a reading? Yeah, you can ask the pendulum a question. I don't charge whether there's pendulum or card. I just, whatever, however the information comes through. Okay, so right now we're reading for Tree Tree. Tree Tree. What are Caleb's feelings and intentions? Okay, Tree Tree. What are Caleb's feelings and intentions? 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 Okay. Whatever you think it is, it's not. That's basically what I'm being shown here. The moon represents the shadows. So it's pretty much like saying that what things are just not as they appear. So let's see. Intentions. Feelings and intentions. Caleb's feelings and intentions. I feel that he is interested in you. What are his intentions? Does he wish to act upon these feelings is my question now. Does he wish to act upon these feelings? Okay. Can you give me more information on that? Okay. So it does look like he is hoping to be able to act on these feelings. He does show that there is some interest on his behalf towards you. But what also makes me kind of like puzzled is this boundary stuff. Like, so the Page of Swords, whenever I see this card, I feel like we're looking at boundaries. Like, you know, it's almost like they want to take action, but don't take action unless like there's a specific situation that allows that to happen. So it's not just like oh, I have these feelings and I'm going to act on them. It's like I have these feelings, but I will only act on them if like all this other stuff lines up. That's kind of like what the situation is. Okay. Can I ask the pendulum, because there is some concern too? Go ahead. What is your question for the pendulum? They confessed their feelings a week ago. Okay, so you knew that, and they do want to act on it, but there's some boundaries there. Stephanie, you're amazing. Thank you so much. I think, Miriam, with all the money you're donating, you might as well just get a private reading and get all your questions answered, and back to back without having to wait. All right. Okay, has he done anything sexual, like with someone else? Okay, I get the question. Let's make sure you can see this. Towards you and towards me for yes, side to side for no. Okay, so the question is, was Caleb doing anything sexual with anyone else other than Tree Tree? Yes or no? When she saw that bruise on his neck. What is it saying, guys? Eyes are closed. Okay. Looks like the answer is yes. Took a little time to answer, but the answer is yes. Okay. Then we have